We're looking at this week's health headlines, including some interesting news on marijuana and menopause.
WGN Morning News medical contributor and Northwestern medicine physician, Dr. Lauren Streicher, joins us. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning. Menopause and marijuana, one of my favorite topics, right?
Where do you want to start?
Okay, well, let's start with the fact that it was like a year ago that I reported a study that said that 27% of women, menopausal women, were using some form of cannabis to relieve hot flash symptoms. And over the last year, I've kind of monitored this, and I'm thinking, no, the numbers are much higher. I mean, in the Northwestern Center for Menopause, it seems like almost every woman that comes in is telling us that they're using edibles or smoking pot to get rid of hot flashes or to sleep better. And so, I'm writing this book, Hot Flash Hell, that's coming out next month. And when I tell people that I'm writing this book about hot flashes, the first question I get is, are you going to talk about pot? Are you going to talk about cannabis? Are you going to tell us, does it work, what to do? So first of all, the answer is yes. There is going to be a chapter. But more important is I realized I got to figure this out. I've got to do some research. So I've been doing a lot of research, and I thought I'd share some of this with you guys because it's really kind of interesting, starting with the fact that this is nothing new. I mean, people have been using pot for menopause symptoms back into the 1800s, and it was even in medical textbooks. And what I've learned is that scientifically, it makes sense. It makes sense that cannabis would help hot flashes. And the reason why is that one of the endocannabinoids, which is the natural cannabis our body makes, helps regulate body temperature. And estrogen is involved in the metabolism of our endocannabinoids. So what this means, bottom line, is when a woman is not making estrogen, there's this disruption in her internal thermostat, which is one of the reasons women get hot flashes. So the science is real, but the problem is we don't have a lot of studies out there, which leaves women kind of to their own devices to figure out what to do. And it's confusing. There's THC, there's CBD, there's sativa, there's indica. Do you smoke? Do you eat the brownie? I mean, so many questions in terms of trying to get someone some help. So as an example, one of the things I now understand is that if someone is using CBD for sleep, that might help with their sleep, but it's not necessarily going to help with their hot flashes. They might need to use some THC. The other thing I've really learned is how menopause women metabolize differently, really, really slowly. So you might eat the cookie, and then you think an hour later, the cookie's not working. So you eat the other half of the cookie, and because it takes like 2 hours to get to your peak levels, you end up having too much of the cookie. So there's a lot going on, and I am doing some research, and I'm conducting a survey about women who use cannabis to help their hot flashes and sleep and libido. And of course, I want to know what the WGN audience is doing out there when it comes to pot and menopause. So the survey's anonymous. It takes about 5 minutes. It's on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Dr. Streicher. And if you enter, you can enter to win a free copy of Hot Flash Hell and Slip Sliding Away. But this is big. This is big stuff. I'm really kind of excited about this research that I'm doing and what I'm learning about marijuana and menopause. So, Larry, Lauren, any questions? Shoot, because there's a lot of stuff going on in this space.
For menopausal women, is this something that is starting to be prescribed for women that are having trouble with hot flashes?
Yes. I mean, the answer is that when you look at people who are, prescribing medical marijuana, it is being prescribed, but the problem is that most people don't know what to prescribe. And the survey that I just mentioned, I just opened it up a couple of days ago, and I'm getting a lot of information. And one of the questions I ask is, who advised you? Where did you get your information about what you should take? Was it a doctor? Was it someone at the dispensary? Did you just figure it out on your own? And right now, 75% of respondents are saying, I just figured it out on my own. Nobody prescribed it for me. The person at the dispensary wasn't particularly helpful. So I just kind of either figured it out or bought something randomly.
All right. Thank you, doctor. For more, check out drstreicher.com and follow her on social media. Thank you.
Thank you.
Time for On Time.
Hey, Anna.